Hello, folks, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Hello. You've selected Regicide. So, tons of things sold. I stocked back up on cookies for a few of them, and then I ran out, and I was like, shit, what do I do? Decided to come back in, and that I would, make some more stuff. Not sure if I'll get to do much playing today, but at least I can do some more cooking. Oh, those are creepy. One close, the shells of this freshwater bivalve mollusk form a demonic rictus that will haunt your nightmares until the end of time, possibly beyond. Clam chowder is slightly beyond me. Got no upgrades. Can anyone repair down this one? No, it's the other side. Liver cheese sandwich. 2 slices of ground liver loaf sandwiched between two halves of a Kaiser roll. I read that as bitch syrup and was like, the fuck? Especially taking fact, you know, Japan way, it means like a loose woman rather than, you know, dick woman, you know, an asshole. It's just like, we're just making some, you know, we're making our food with some, with love. Sesame cookie. Okay, let's have a look over here. It goes... All the purchases here are at a rather low price. Here it's much higher, but they're all at a low price. Honey can be bought and extremely cheaply, but the rest of this can't be. And that's like 900 there. Let's see what it's like. Can't just highlight it. Highland flour. I went with floor. I was staring at it and didn't even notice. We're looking at 800. Alright, 800. Hmm, 200, so it's grand, plus 900. Plus 900. Okay. $2,850. 2,850 divided by 3. Wait. 2,852, because honey does exist there. Divided by 3, it's 950. So I would really want to be selling it for over $1,000. Prices don't really come to that in general. It has me concerned when people go that extra step for it, you know? They state that they'll be keep indefinitely, but let's be fair here. All this food will keep indefinitely. I have tea still hot in my pocket. Yak milk is ungodly expensive. You can't just highlight it by scrolling by dragging over it. Respectable pricing on it. Wonder how much it goes for. Well, to start off with, it's around 700 base. Alright, I'm gonna break out the calculator for this because I know it's gonna be steep. There's so many to it, you know? Shockingly cheap. Fuck. Let's say 45. We'll go for the most expensive price point, and then we'll... You know. We're making... You know, we'll go from there. Okay, 45. O-N-I-O-N. Ah, onion knife. Let's see, 240 plus 240. I also, you know, I want no, we'll say 250. I want to, like, see how I could get some bits here for only 205, but there's nothing there, so I'll just look down the list of a more reasonable price point. Okay, that just looks like a penis. I know what it is and why it looks like that. It just, there's like a little ridge here, and it's just like penis. Oh, actually, wait, you can do that. It's just very finicky. Also, ram horn. Plus 15. Remember Highland Flower. Didn't make that mistake again. 800. We'll go with 550. And now sour cream. I will have stuff left over. That's not how you spell it. We'll have stuff left over, but there's nothing I can do about that. And that's botched the entire scheme here. Sour cream is not worth to make on your own by yourself. It's not worth making. 700 plus 1,800 and something for 3 bits of cream. Okay, let's get another calculator up. Okay, 617 by 3 is 1,851 plus 700 divided by 3. It's 850 a cream. Actually, no, you know what? I'm already spending that on something else. So... is there yak milk at price or lower. Rare, unlikely, but it could happen. Okay, where the hell can I buy? What vendor can I buy yak milk from? Mightn't be anywhere I can access. It's from Vral at the Crystalitarium. And I have no fucking clue where that is. Yeah, that's in that's the Shadowbringer city. I not only don't have the expansion, I wouldn't be able to access there as is. So beyond that, the only way to get it is via killing yaks and Cortus, or presumably sending my mook on a mission. So that's out. Could try this. Let's ignore that for now. How are sunstone rings looking? Pretty good. Oh, I can buy raw sunstone. Ardor has a ton of it. Let's just get it off him. Christ. Need to look through these guys in the future, just make sure they don't have anything I need. I always check the items before I go to try and buy it. Speaking of that, yep, Podrick has a ton of silver. Alright. Armor. Goldsmith. Really? Nothing? Aye. Is this all we really should make? Like, I could make some of this. Some of these sell well. Okay. 10k versus the Sunstone Ring. think they might be a little more popular. Though I could make mithril rings. Okay, I'm thinking. Yeah. No, you're not. Actually. Maybe better to make the mithril rings. You can't actually buy them from a shop. If I was doing that though, I'll just go with the sunstone. So I'll go with sunstone. So, I'll leave this run for a bit, and I'll be back in a bit. Hey folks, I'm back. So, okay, few went high quality, most didn't. Oh no, wait. Shit, this is high quality ring. 10k for it. Okay, only 4 out of them all became high quality. That's minorly annoying. I know having myself be undercut doing that, but it'll be fine. Oh, put 2 in here. Okay, 1 more. Let me start, make 1 point. Yesterday I came on, stuff had sold, so I put some more stuff up. Like you saw potions there, some remember the high quality potions I bought for the alchemy quest. Some of those sold. So yeah, I tossed them up. Some of them sold. Some other things sold, and yeah. Then today I came on, more things had sold, so I tossed up as many cookies as I could. Then I ran out, and yeah, then she came over to eat. Ooh, also, the Raptor tie boots sold. Someone bought quite a few of them. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave this here. I know, I'm just not in the mood to do it anymore right now. And I just get obsessive feeling like I gotta show everything. Actually, while we're here, let's go see this. Just an obsessive thing. Oh, it's just part of the seasonal event. I'm not sure how much I care, I'm sorry. I'm barely playing the game as it is. Our retinue has made the journey from Ishgard in hopes of helping the people of Eorzea expressing their deepest feelings during this season of romance. We shall do our utmost to give succor to those troubled by matters of the heart. Sure. Say hi. Zed has returned to share the ardor and affection of House Valaton, with love-lorn Eorzeans the realm over. Sure. My love burns brighter than the sun and deeper than the sea. And gladly I would share it with thee, and ooh, most definitely thee. The merest glance in your eyes tells me you are a man with whom passion runs deep. Might you be willing to serve me in my sworn quest to bring true love to pining hearts across Eorzea? Lovely. Without further ado, allow me to explain my plight. As it were, I had in mind to entrust the primary duties as Ambassador of Ardor this year to my dear sister Astrid. Wife sure to arise to challenge and prove herself my equal. Just think of the unbounded love we might spread over the realm together. And yet I fear my best laid plans have already begun to go awry. Upon hearing my decision, the two of my most esteemed colleagues took umbrage, believing that I was playing favourites. How could I not see, they insisted, that they would be more suited for the task than my as of yet unseasoned sister. And so, on the eve of what should be year's most paramount celebration of love and romance, we found ourselves... why not bear witness to this unfortunate display for yourself? Verily, these three are in need of outside intervention. Someone who can convince them put their petty squabbles aside and name spreading love and joy as befits the season. Someone like you, my most passionate friend. What say you? Wonderful. I knew you would never let me down. Well then, shall we? My dearest colleagues, I would hear your thoughts on a matter of utmost importance. Pray, curtail your discussion, come hither for just a moment. I said, stop your goddamn squabbling and get your worthless asses over here before I kick them from here to Cortus. Ahem, now where was I? Ah, yes. My beloved friends, whatever would the illustrious Countess Arabelle think she saw us bickering amongst herselves like this, on the eve of the holiday honouring her most illustrious legacy, no less? and so I propose a solution fair for one and all. The three of you will try your hand at easing the worries of a young man lost in love. The one who proves him or herself most suited for the task should be rewarded by being named High Emissary of Ardor for this year's festivities. Worry not, for it is not I who will be judging your worth. Drumcaren here, an adventurer of no small renown and impeccable impartiality, will serve as arbiter for the challenge, along with the citizens of Gardinia who we have travelled here to serve, of course. Surely none of you would object to such an unbiased contest, yes? Simply think of it as an opportunity to show off your mastery in matters of love to a truly discerning audience. Leave it to me, sis, Lady Lizette. I'll bring the succor of love to this man's lonely heart, and show once and for all that I am your most worthy successor. A contest you propose? Then a contest it shall be. I, Bert the Beloved, shall summon the full depths of passion from my burning heart, and set this young man aflame with all-consuming zeal and ardor. True love cannot be achieved by spouting simple platitudes, nor by the brute force of blind passion. I will use my surpassing knowledge of the subtleties of the heart to achieve what the two of you could scarce begin to comprehend. Such confidence, such a devotion to your duty, was enough to make a young lady swoon. Would you not agree, Drumcaren? Now then, without further ado, allow me to introduce the subject of your first trial. Recently I was approached by a young man who spoke of his plight thusly. How am I to find true love? I scarcely have occasion to even encounter the fair sex. Most sad state of affairs, yes? Truly my heart goes out to this poor man, and yet, surely his dark days of solitude and seclusion are over, yes? Verily, three of the most capable and confident emissaries of Ardor will now rush to his aid. Ah yes, there's but one small rub. The young man in question would prefer to remain anonymous, and needless to say, we must respect his wishes. He has placed his trust in us, and it would simply not do for us to trumpet our deepest desires to all and sundry. I'm counting on you, dear Drumcaren. Follow my dear colleagues to the man's side, witness their heartfelt efforts, and choose the one who you believe is most devoted to and capable of bringing love into his life. Now go forth to the Whistling Miller, my emissaries of Ardor, and let your passion be a beacon of light to cast the shadows from the heart of this lonely man. Should your confidence falter, remember that the Countess Arabelle is always watching over you from above. You may hear seasonal event, quest accepted. You may hear rain right now. I'm actually in the middle of a storm. Alright, let's have a chat with him. Should have had one first, but Well met, my venturing friend. Though we just met, I can see that your eyes burn with the brightest passion. I master it, kin to Lady Lizette, an aspiring emissary of love in my own right. I am Bert the Beloved, whose passion and fervour for matters of the heart are sung of the realm, nay, the world over. Like the brightest blaze, my heart does my heart burn. That might kindle the romantic spirit of every soul I meet. Rodriguez, at your service. Since my childhood years, I studied the art of love with a scholarly devotion unlike any other. There is not a single love poem or amorous tale that I have not read and analysed 100 times over. But go under then that my knowledge in the field vastly outstrips that of my peers. So you must be the yearning young man of whom sister spoke. What troubles you this day? Open your sequestered heart to us, friend, and speak unto us your worries, that we might fill your lonely heart with the warmth of ardour and affection. Be not shy, my good man. In the matters of the heart, one must be bold, lest you live the rest of your days in the shadow of those who have the courage to claim what you do not. Now then, let us know precisely that which you struggle, and that we might come to your aid. It's like they're talking to me. Do not let my colleagues intimidate you. Let me, Rodrigalt, I will let you know just what concerns you, and I shall use my powers of deduction to find a logical solution to your plight. Very well. I know not what I have done to deserve your services, but I accept them with gratitude. Then let us proceed, shall we? In the name of fairness and objectivity, I propose that Drumcran here carry out the questioning. No objections, I take it? I'm a silent protagonist, damn it. I can't even object if I wanted to. Drumcran, the subject is all yours. I already know he's a guardsman. Spare time. Spare time is not something I possess in abundance. What little I have, I prefer spent holding my body and mind that I might perform better perform my duties. Come on now, my man. There must be something you enjoy. A refreshing dip in a cold, clear stream. Afternoon strolls through the Twelveswood. Do not get me wrong. Such activities sound pleasant enough. Most of all, though, it is serving the people that brings the most joy and fulfillment to my days. Now that is what I call commitment. Now that's what I call commitment. What young lady could turn down such an earnest young man? Am I not right? It's kind of oddly dark around the eyes. It's just like, you know, their conversation about love and ardor turned to fist fights. Or he has lots of sleepless nights. What are you looking for in a partner? To be quite honest, I cannot say I've given much thought to the matter. Mind you, we speak not only of physical attributes. Perhaps you prefer a more mature, grounded individual, one who shares your taste in food or drink. Any hint at all will be most welcome. I see, and yet I'm sorry, I fear nothing's coming to mind. After all, I might judge my feelings towards someone I've yet to even meet. A thoughtful and sensitive soul you are. Worry not, my friend. We shall probably no further on this matter. Thank you for your candor. My fresh, if it's all the same to you, I'd rather keep the final details to myself. But of course, it's not our intention to pry. You need to tell us as much as you feel comfortable sharing it, nothing more. Thank you. Thank you. In that case, let us say that I'm rather, how shall we say it, physically demanding position. Okay, I've read that previously as guardsman. Was that always Gardinian? As such, I spend many hours of each day training my body for the task. I'm not as wealthy as merchants I often encounter in my duties, but I receive enough in the way of recompense but food on the table. More than anything, I take pride in having earned the confidence of my subordinates and peers. A strong, competent type holds a position of influence and commands the respect of many. I for one say our man is the most eligible bachelor, would you not? Thank you very much for your cooperation, Ramkren. Now, if you would just kindly wait a moment, good sir, my colleagues and I will consider your situation and endeavour to offer a suitable advice. Understood, and thank you. I read that it's guardsman the whole time, till then. Was I hallucinating? I think I was. And so the battle begins. If either of you think that I'll be showing you even the slightest mercy, best think again. Beg your pardon. Before we continue, something I'll be remiss not to share with both of you. There's one small truth I've been concealing from you thus far. I am, in fact, privy to information about a client that you are not. In the interest of equity, I would share it with you. What's this? Been sneaking around behind our backs to spy on the poor man, have we? Knew there's something shifty about you from the start. It is not so dastardly, I assure you. When our masked man first approached the Ul'dah Council, I could not help but overhear some of the rumours being spread about the man. Is that so? If you're willing to share with this with us, I see no reason for us to refuse. Trust you agree, Bird. Very well. First of all, the man's claim of having respect for his peers is no empty boast. Those who know our client spoke quite highly of him as a man of integrity and honour. If there's one fault people find with him, as far as I've been able to glean, is that he's a bit too serious for his own good. I see. That is most enlightening indeed. Thank you, Roddergold. Enlightening indeed. Perhaps I misjudged you, my good man. At any rate, now that all three of us have the same knowledge at our disposal, what say we all begin the contest in earnest? Let us do just that. Very well then. My colleagues and I will require a bit of time to ponder the matter. Pray leave us for a short while. Pondered man, old friend. Pray leave us for a short while and return at your convenience. Alright. Ah, you've returned. I was standing here the entire time. Curious as to what advice I intend to offer our lonely soul? I'll be happy to tell you. Simply put, he need only expand his horizons. It is clear both from talking to man himself and what others say of him that his sterling reputation as a leader and strong pillar of his community. Yet precisely because he holds a position of important influence, it's not easy for him to find what he seeks at his place of employment. And yet, not having any real interest outside, to speak of outside of his duties, a man's options are sadly limited. That is why I propose that he begin his search for love among his clients. Those who know him well enough to appreciate his strong character, yet not so close as to make such engagement uncomfortable. Most inspired idea, do you not agree? I trust I can count on your support when we take our deciding vote. Mixing business and pleasure can be a risky thing. It can work, but it can also make things more difficult. Mayhaps not a good idea. And even if it works in that closed environment, someone else might start to take issue, like, oh, he's providing better protection there. Even if he wasn't. People can be gobs. Well, if it isn't adventure from before, want to be the first to hear Bert the Beloved's brilliant idea, do you? Ha! I'll be happy to oblige. So we're dealing with a man who's diligent, devoted, and distinguished with regard to his duties. On the other hand, because it is something of a one-trick chocobo, as it were. And so, as I see it, the answer is clear as day. Simply did find himself a new pastime. This would afford him an opportunity to go out and meet new faces, and give him a fresh topic to broach with any special someone who strikes his fancy. As for what might be appropriate, but of course, what about woodworking? After all, there's nothing a young lady appreciates more than a man who's handy about the house, now. Something about, talk about killing two zizz with one stone. I can just feel the flames of passion beginning to spark and sizzle. I know not what silly plans my colleagues are proposing, but I can trust you to vote for the obvious choice, yes? But of course I can. He has a good point, but the man does say that he doesn't really have much spare time. His work is very, occupies most of it. And what time he has free, he wants to train his body in. So it will take away from what free time he has. So, and I'm just still assuming he's a guardsman. That time he's spending there is certainly well spent. Don't really want to take away from it. Come to hear my insight, have you? Very well, I ask you. Do you recall our friend's response when we asked him what manner of individual he fancies? Precisely. He had no answer. A man who cannot answer such a simple quandary is a man who's lost sight of himself and what he truly seeks from life. That is why I intend to propose our man spend some time at Stillgate Fane when he's off duty. By communing with nature, he might cast off his worldly worries and regain his sense of self, which in turn would afford him greater clarity in his pursuit of love. As devoted as a man is to his training, no doubt he would find himself more than up to the task of silent self-reflection. Perhaps he might even discover a new side to himself he never knew was there. For indeed, how can one truly hope to understand and love another if one is not at peace and understanding with oneself? Yes, surely this is the best course of action for a masked man. I thank you in advance for your vote of confidence, friend. Yeah, actually. I think that might be best. They've got color coordinated people going on. At least these two do. This halfway. Compared to everyone else, their costume outfit is kind of plain. Though chicken and suit is nice. But yeah, I think Bluey gets my vote. And welcome back, my partner in passion. I trust that my three associates have each proposed a plan worthy of an ambassador of ardor and affection. Now that choosing between the three of them will be a trying task. They have naught but complete faith in your judgment. Choose the one you feel best embodies the spirit of Valentine's Day. Valentine? Yeah. And pray bring that individual to me. I should ever be so tickled to see who you choose. But of course, there's one last thing. Preparations for the Valentine ceremony are at long last complete, and you're free to participate whenever your heart desires. Why the ceremony, you say? Why, the Valentine ceremony is a series of delightful trials specifically devised to judge the affinity between two souls. Should you be fitting to embark on a journey of love, there stays no more fitting first step to take. It'll take some time before we render a decision as to who's most worthy to succeed me as emissary, so why not take the opportunity to enjoy the festivities in the meantime? I shall be so longingly awaiting for your return, my dearest adventurer. Seasonal event instance unlocked. You can now have access to the Valentine ceremony seasonal instance. Party of 2. Invent your register alone, your partner will be found via the matching system. Thank you, cause alone. The next Valentine's Day's quest may be undertaken by speaking with any one of the 3 aspiring aspirants, Astrid, Bert, or Rothergold, all of whom await you in Old Gardenia. When you've decided which emissary deserves your vote, seek them out and convey your support. She's tried the clients. That could work, but mixing business and pleasure is a bit dodgy. It can work fine, it can not work fine. His thing of taking up woodworking, handy around the house, and turning into a topic of conversation, that could work. It's certainly better advice than the clients. While the clients are someone he would have actual contact with and communication with, it's a little dodgy. Taking up woodworking, that will give him something to talk about and some extra, points, But then over here, he's making the point that he doesn't really know what he wants, what he would even be interested in. And while he does have the guy does have a point that how can he judge someone before he meets them? It's having a preference is just narrowing the field. You're not necessarily locked to it. You might find someone that's out of your preference, but fuck do you click? So him trying to figure out what he actually wants, what he's actually interested in, will be important. It doesn't really directly solve his problem, but it's kind of the first step in it. Like hers thing is try to clients, it's more direct thing. The woodworking thing is, I suppose, kind of indirect as well, but this is indirect in a different way. Please note that once you accept this quest, you'll be unable to accept the other quests. Furthermore, be aware that only votes cast during the designated voting period will count towards the final tally. Ah yes, I was expecting you. As a man of reason, I trust you've come to the logical conclusion. Okay, we'll just hear each of those. Ho there, friend. I'd be feeling you'll be back. I know not what the others have suggested, but there's simply no way it could hold a candle to the sheer boldness and brilliance of Bert the Beloved's advice. I knew it. You've come to lend your support to me, have you not? Nope. Just getting you wound up. Here, 1 second. Detention. Hey folks, and I'm back. You have my support. Roderick eyes you with with an expression of supreme self-assurance. Gentleman Valentine's forget-me-not chest. Abandoned chest containing a complete set of blue Valentine's gear tailored for men. Say no more, friend. You've chosen me as any rational thinker would. There is hardly need to elaborate further. Come along now. It is that is sure expecting us at Cato's amphitheater. You know the way, yes? It's right the fuck behind you. Okay, I have no even idea where that is. I am not such a petty man as to begrudge you your right to cast your lot with another, but mark my words, you'll regret not backing the winning Chocobo when Bertha Beloved's proposal carries the day. And I was hoping that you find it hard to vote for me. Oh well, I suppose there's still time to write others to my cause.